Welcome to the Week 7 edition of the Fantasy Football News. I am your host, Eric, and we have a great show for you now, this week, so let us get right into it. First up is the Outcast League weekly contest. The weekly contest this week was Too Close to Call, with the team winning by the narrowest margin, taking home the prize. Rob was the big winner this week, defeating Show Me Your Kittles by 5.15 points. There was a moment of controversy this week after some moron made a Facebook post with incorrect math that attributed the lead to Stars and Stripes. This kind of fake news... Why are you not playing? Oh my goodness. Oh, because I didn't switch. Of course it didn't. Why would it do that? Let's switch to this. This kind of fake news.
Fake news.
Is why you should only trust us here at Fantasy Football News for your fantasy league information. The Week 8 contest in Outcast will be Blackjack. The starting player who scores closest to 21 without going over will win it. Good luck, everybody. On to the scores. First up this week is Mongo Mentality versus Rebel Scum. This match was all but decided on Sunday as Rebel Scum held a commanding 51.5-point lead and still had the San Francisco defense remaining. And while the Niners did not have the best of nights, they did fail to go negative. On the other side of the ball, Mongo Mentality had only one member of their roster break the 10-point mark, with Lamar Jackson scoring 43.35 points. Rebel Scum, with monster performances from Deontay Foreman and Travis Kelce, is able to take home a win in this match, 140.75 to 87.25. Next up for Rebel Scum is Show Me Your Kittles. Mongo Mentality will take on Timinators. Our next match is Saints for Life versus the Fantasy Football Team. With only a 12.4-point lead after Sunday's games, Saints for Life had to be a bit nervous as the Fantasy Football Team still had Jordan Addison and Kirk Cousins remaining. Those of you that have been following this league for a bit will know that Kirk was the Saints for Life quarterback that all but carried Amy to the league championship last year. The Fantasy Football Team pulls out the comeback victory in this one thanks not just to his QB but to Addison at wide receiver as well. The duo managed an impressive 56.7 points between them, a 37% share of TFF's score. The Fantasy Football Team snatches the victory this week, 149.5 to 105.2. Week 8 will see the Fantasy Football Team tackle Team Sesh. Saints for Life challenge Randall Access Memories. Next up is Team Sesh versus Stars and Stripes. Team Sesh benefited this week from an absolute lights-out performance from quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who scored 46.1 points on 424 yards and 4 touchdowns, easily overcoming the negative 1 point scored by their Detroit defensive unit. Stars and Stripes just unable to hold on in this one, despite good performances from Jalen Hurts with 30.05 and a resurgent Alvin Kamara posting a 23.3-point performance. Team Sesh wins at 140.8 to 114.75. Team Sesh battles the Fantasy Football Team next week. Stars and Stripes will meet the Ballhawks. Next up, Randall Access Memories versus Timinators. Led by A.J. Brown with 24.7 points, Timinators was looking good with a 23.35-point lead after Sunday's contest. Randall Access Memories had running back Alexander Madison remaining and was hoping to pull off a come-from-behind victory on Monday night. It was not to be, however, as the Vikings fed the ball to Addison instead of Madison, and Timinators wins this match 105.6 to 87.55. Timinators will face Mongo Mentality next week. Randall Access Memories will host defending champions Saints for Life. Our final match here in Week 7 Outcast was the Volhawks versus Show Me Your Kittles. Show Me Your Kittles was hanging on to a 37.65-point lead heading into Monday night and still had tight end George Kittle remaining. But they probably felt anything but comfortable, as a closer look at the Ballhawks roster would have shown that they had 4 players yet to play, 2 of which were quarterback Brock Purdy and running back Christian McCaffrey. While Brock had a mediocre performance with 17.5 points, McCaffrey managed 21.1 points, including a rushing touchdown, which sets a new NFL record for games in a row with a touchdown from scrimmage at 16. The Niners were unable to get the victory, but the Ballhawks managed just enough as they squeak out a 5.15-point victory, 90.9 to 85.75. The Ballhawks will travel to Stars and Stripes next week. Show Me Your Kittles hosts Rebel Scum. That will do it for our Outcast news this week. Stay tuned for Columbia River scores after these quick messages from our sponsors.
I'll bet you think that I'm Russell Oliver, but when you see me in my store, I'm Cashman! I'll turn any gold, even broken or scrapped jewelry, into cash. Oh, yeah. I'll turn Cartier, Rolex, and Patek watches into cash. Oh, yeah. I'll turn any jewelry into lots of cash. Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of cash. Come and meet me, Russell, Cashman, Oliver. I pay more cash for your used jewelry than anyone.
Semuanya semoga bisa meluapkan isi hati kasih sayang kepada orang tua. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hey everybody, it's me, Frank, here to switch it up a bit for you. Instead of doing our usual fantasy football wiener segment, I'm going to highlight the hot dogs in week 7. So here we go. Sweet Nuts and Team Sesh quarterback Patrick Mahomes was a hot dog in both leagues this week, posting an impressive 62 points in CRFFL and shattering the QB scoring record and putting up 46.1 points in Outcast. Good job, Pat. Hot dog, you really found the groove. Hot dog, you're making all the moves. Hot dog, you got nothing to prove. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Gardner Minshew puts up 34.15 points as a free agent in Outcast and while riding the bench for Sweet Nuts in Columbia River. That is going to make Gardner Minshew our uneaten hot dog here in week 7. Hot dog, nobody started you. Hot dog, you're on nobody's crew. Hot dog, they haven't got a clue. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. That'll do it for me this week. I already relish the opportunity to see you again.
All right, making the pizza, making the pizza. Sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle the cheese. Hey, if you're looking for the best pizza, wings, subs, and salads, you need to give us a try. Eat in, take out, or deliver to your door. The huge line of specialty pizzas is second to none. And with 3 different restaurants to choose from. That's right, 3. Gang Mills, Lawrenceville, Elkland. Making the pizza. Making the pizza. So stop on down to one of 3 great locations or call us up to let our crews hook you up. Oh, yeah.
All right, and thank you for that fantastic report, Frank, and thank you to our sponsors once again for keeping this show on the air. Our contest in Columbia River was Boom Goes the Dynamite, with the highest combined receiver and running back score taking home the prize. Eric looked to be leading this one heading into Monday night, but 3 others had a shot, Casey, AJ, and Mike. Thanks to a 34.55-point performance from Jordan Addison, a recurring theme this week, Mike is able to take the weekly prize. This is 2 wins in a row for Mike and will activate the Commissioner's Bounty, as I will personally post an additional $10 to the owner that eventually defeats Mike. Next week's contest is Too Close to Call Week, with the team winning by the smallest margin taking home the prize. Good luck to everybody except Corey. To the scoreboard! First up is Mike's Game of the Week. Mike's Game of the Week this week is Rebel Scum versus Stars and Stripes. This one was an absolute roller coaster. Early projections showed an almost dead heat between these 2 titans of the turf, and it showed as the projections swung back and forth, with Rebel Scum holding a huge advantage after the early games. Stars and Stripes would keep it tight, though, as Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown lit up on Sunday night and closed the gap to just 6.9 points, with Jordan Addison still left to play. With Justin Jefferson on IR, Addison was the primary target on Monday night, hauling in an impressive 7 receptions for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. Addison led all wide receivers in CRFFL scoring with 34.45 points. This dominating performance hands Stars and Stripes the victory, 227.9 to 200.35. Interestingly enough, no points were left on the bench by either team in this matchup, as both teams post 100% efficiency ratings. Stars and Stripes will do battle against the Art of Dual Threat in Week 8. Rebel Scum tries to stay above 500 against Corey Cash. Next up is Generic Football Team versus who? A midweek name change in this one, as Team Rajlock has abandoned their previous moniker and will henceforth be known as My Purdy Team. And once again, we're not getting audio. Why is that? My God. It's like nothing can work right. Is this right? My Purdy Team. No, nothing. God damn. Oh, if only things would work correctly all the time. I'm on the right background. News background. I got this going on. There it is right there. PowerPoint is on monitor and output. Interesting. There it is. My Purdy Team. Team ownership has asked me also, my lord, to unveil live here on the show their new team logo. So here it is, folks. Let me see if I can transition to this smoothly. My Purdy Team's new logo. Looky there. Isn't that absolutely beautiful for My Purdy Team? At any rate, let's transition right back over here. Oh, My Purdy Team. Despite the hullabaloo surrounding the rebranding, My Purdy Team manages a victory here as they led by 1.15 points after Sunday and still had their eponymous Brock Purdy remaining. The GFT is not looking likely to repeat as champion this year, but there is still a lot of football left. Victory to My Purdy Team, 188.3 to 161.20. Next week, My Purdy Team will face Sweet Nuts while the GFT takes on Killa MC. Next up is Short Bus Superstars versus Killa MC. Short Bus Superstars have struggled to get anything going offensively this season, but you had to feel like it was only a matter of time until their first-round draft choice, Travis Kelce, unloaded a whopper. Well, Week 7 was the week he did it, posting a 40.05-point performance and leading the SS to victory in this one, even with a negative .55-point score from QB Deshaun Watson. Final here, SS 181.2, Killa MC 167.35. Next up for Short Bus Superstars is Garbage Time. Killa MC hopes to bounce back against the GFT. Our penultimate matchup this week is Corey Cash versus Sweet Nuts. In another match that swung wildly over the weekend, Sweet Nuts pulls off a come-from-behind victory on Monday. Corey Cash held an early advantage thanks to a monster game from Lamar Jackson with 53.65 points. But not to be outdone, Sweet Nuts grabs a new QB scoring record with 62 points from Patrick Mahomes. Corey Cash was leading by 22.15 points after Sunday's contest, but Sweet Nuts still had Hawkinson, as well as the San Francisco defense remaining. A combined 27.7 points was enough to pull the victory out from under Corey Cash, 207.65 to 202.1. Sweet Nuts will face My Purdy Team next week. Corey Cash will meet Rebel Scum. Our final match this week is Garbage Time versus The Art of Dual Threat. The Art of Dual Threat held a 59.45 point advantage and one player left to go at the end of regulation on Sunday, but was likely not counting any chickens as Garbage Time still had the potent combination of Kirk Cousins and Christian McCaffrey remaining. The combo together put up 69.6 points, and so could only hope that receiver Brandon Ayuk would be held under 10.15 points in order to score them a victory in this one. It was not to be, however, as Ayuk manages 11.85 points and hands Tau DT the 1.7 point victory here, 196.8 to 195.1. Garbage Time will see action against Short Bus Superstars next week. The Art of Dual Threat hopes to end Stars and Stripes' 5-game winning streak. That will do it for scores this week. Let's take a look at Waiver World.
It's Waiver World. It's Waiver World. It's pickup time. It's excellent. It's Waiver World. It's Waiver World. It's pickup time. It's excellent. Woo, 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 yeah! Pickup time. Party time.
All right. Outside of the bid period. Oh, wait, did I skip one? I did. I went a little too far. Over in Outcast League, Saints for Life added Darrell Henderson as well as the Raiders defense. Show Me Your Kittles picked up Royce Freeman and Dustin Hopkins and also signed Justin Herbert to a 4-year, $138.5 million extension. The Ballhawks acquired Kadarius Toney, Jake Bobo, and De'Ami Brown. Stars and Stripes signed the Miami defense. Randall Access Memories invested in the Chargers defense. And finally, Rebel Scum picked up Kaimi Fairbairn and Gardner Minshew. Over in Columbia River, outside of the bid period, the Short Bus Superstars picked up P.J. Walker as well as Kenny Pickett. Killa MC grabbed Zach Evans. Corey Cash added Keontae Ingram. Stars and Stripes acquired Jeff Wilson, and Rebel Scum picked up Tyjae Spears. On Wednesday, Stars and Stripes acquired Darrell Henderson on a $16 bid, beating out one other team. They also grabbed the Lions defense on a $1 bid, also beating out one other team. The Art of Dual Threat added the Texans defense on an uncontested $1 bid. And finally, Rebel Scum picked up Josh Downs on a $6 bid, beating out two other bidders. That is it for Waiver World this week. Let's take a look at bye weeks. Teams on bye in Week 8 are none.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
No teams on bye this week, so enjoy a complete 16-game schedule. Let's take a moment now to look at the standings. In Outcast, the Ballhawks currently lead Division I with a 4-3 record. Saints for Life, Mongo Mentality, and Randall Access Memories are in a close race for second, all at 3-4, while Timinators brings up the rear at 2-5. Team Sesh and the Fantasy Football Team are locked in a battle for first in Division II, both at 5-2, with Team Sesh currently holding the tiebreaker with 865 points for. Show Me Your Kittles is in third at 4-3, and Stars and Stripes and Rebel Scum both sit at 3-4, with Stars and Stripes currently holding that tiebreaker. Over in Columbia River Fantasy Football, oh, where did my standing screen go? There's that, and there it is. Wait, did that transition? It did not. Boom, let's transition that. There it is. Ha ha ha. Rebel Scum and Sweet Nuts are battling it out for the lead in the Hood Division, with Rebel Scum holding the tiebreaker. The Art of Dual Threat sits in third at 3-4. Short Bus Superstars is fourth at 2-5, while the Generic Football Team sits at 1-6. Down in the St. Helens Division, Stars and Stripes is sitting alone in first place at 6-1. My Purdy team, yay, still with that problem. My Purdy team, bring, you get the gist of what I'm doing here, right? Is second at 5-2. Garbage Time and Corey Cash are battling for third at 4-3, with Garbage Time currently holding the tiebreaker, and Killa MC is currently last at 2-5. That is it for the standings. And that will do it this week. Thank you all for tuning in to the Fantasy Football News. Remember, this show is produced, directed, written, edited, and filmed solely by me. If you have any contributions, whether that be music, commercials, or just a written or video editorial, please get them to me via email, text message, or in the league apps, and I can guarantee that you will be featured here on our program. Have a great week, everybody. Good luck to all but Corey and Spencer this week, and as always, here at Fantasy Football News, we're better than you.